Okay, we're at the playground. I think this is a school's playground. Yeah, near a small school. Okay. Oh, and it looks quite old. This school looks quite traditional too. I've never seen such a traditional looking school. Yeah, this really looks very traditional. For all the wood desks, wood chairs. Yeah, even everything seems to be made of wood, and the classic old chalkboard. Yeah, blackboard. Yeah. Okay. The classroom was filled with noise. The students all stared as I stood in front of the blackboard to introduce yourself. Oh yeah, first day of school? Well, to save a dog. What? Don't see me as creepy? It was a small class, about 15 people. Each grade only had one class, but still the whole 5th grade only had that many people. Oh. Okay, so Miharu used to be Akito's elementary school teacher, I see. But then why did she quit? Why did she quit being an elementary school teacher? Did she lose her job or something? Now she's just a freeloader at that shop. I wonder what happened. Our homeroom teacher, Miss Saotome, got everyone to be quiet. I mean, she looks quite decent. She looks really like a proper teacher back then. Now she looks like like that sort of teacher, like quite that sort of person who is quite slack, you know. Yeah, it's very different from the past. She spoke gently, seeming to worry a bit, but I nodded. I'm Akito Sorami. It's nice to meet you. I tried to make myself look intimidating so that no one would mess with me. What, you want to be a bully or something? Huh? Who's this? Who's this take charge boy with the bandage on his nose? A boy who looked like he was the class bully stared at me, clearly not liking me already. And from somewhere else a hand shot up. I guess that boy will be quite important. Wait a minute. Is that boy that guy friend we saw just now? You know, at the astronomy club, you know, a few episodes back. I think it's that guy, Takichi, was it his name? Hokiba? Oh. Even though it wasn't time for questions, the girl raised her hand so eagerly, the confused girl caught on her. Clang! The hand's owner stood up excitedly. See, this classroom also has a heater right here. Interesting, because our school don't have such a thing over here. Yeah, there's even TV. Her vigor made her chair crash into the desk behind her, and the girl sitting there let out a small cry. Oh, okay, so it's her. Hokiboshi Hikari, right? Turns out we are in the same class. Oh, Hokiboshi. Are? I guessed that she was waiting for me to react with, "Oh, it's the girl from before." But I just stared, expressionless. I even tilted my head to the side a bit, and looked confused. Is it that shocking? Since I didn't offer any reply, Hikari looked kind of silly, getting all excited over the new kid. Yeah. Why are you being so quiet, Akito? Yeah, it's him, alright, Takechi. So Takechi used to be a bully, hey. Now it seems like he's best buddies with Akito. You see, Miharu really sounds so different from the present, her present self. But it's understandable since she's supposed to be a teacher. You look sweeter back then. Just saying, Miharu. Everyone called out, "Yes, ma'am," in chorus. Middle at the back. Okay.
それじゃあ授業を始めます。今日は教科書の87ページから。
Turn to page 87. Okay, I would just want to sidetrack a bit, but I see this word, so okay, akaraku, yeah, akiraku, and tanoshiku, asara. So this is something like clear, fun, and morning. Yeah, fun in the morning, clear, fun morning. Oh yeah. So something to do with clear, fun, and morning. It was break time. As soon as class finished and we thanked the teacher, I left the classroom. Where are you going? I couldn't stand the way everyone was staring at me. The weird new kid with the wet pants. Oh, you didn't respond to Hikari because of what happened? But come on now, why don't you say you saved the dog or something like that, you know? Hikari should have said something about that too. Sorami-kun, please change it to Sorami-kun. Hikari followed me out. I started to walk faster, trying to get away. What are you doing? Yeah, why? Why would you thank me? It wasn't even your dog, was it? I did it because I wanted to, so you don't need to thank me. Being antisocial. Akito, I have to go to the restroom. Are you coming with me? Hikari stopped in surprise. An innocent look on my face, I entered the male sanctuary of the boys' restroom. Why would you call your restroom a sanctuary? Is it because to get away from her, so that's why it's called sanctuary? Apart from that incident in the morning, I passed the first day of my new school problem-free. The girl called Hikari Hokiboshi was, unsurprisingly, the most popular girl in class. And judging by the way she tried so hard that morning to save a dog she didn't even know, she was a good kid. And it's not like I hated her or anything, it's just that you're embarrassed, right? I just didn't think getting stuck with a girl like that would be a good idea, since I preferred being alone. Why are you being so antisocial? A girl like that would surely worry about someone like me, all alone, and everyone would start to imagine things. It's hard to explain how painful that is for someone who really wants solitude. Also, guys start to look hard at someone who makes friends with girls right after transferring in. That would not be a good way to create a peaceful school life. I had learned this all before. This was my 4th school transfer after all. What? 4th school transfer? So the reason why you didn't want to get too attached is because you keep moving from school to school. So wait, let me think. No, I don't think Akito left, right? Because if Akito did leave, then Takeichi wouldn't still be with him, right? Now in present time. So I think this is his 4th and final school transfer, and he stayed here for good. Most likely it's Hikari who moved out instead. And that's how I started my new school life here. It was the next day. The same old thing started. You mean the Hikari thingy? Ah yeah, Takeichi, yeah. Used to be a naughty guy, now he seems pretty cool. The guy who looked like the head bully was called Takeichi Kusakabe. And of course, he was the head bully. He was the tallest in class and looked as strong as an ox. I raised my hand and prepared to speak. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm afraid I can't. I said it politely, like a gentleman would have, so as not to get on his nerves. Or rather, that was the plan.
その言い方。そうだ、せっかくタケちゃんが仲間に入れてやるって言ってるのに。
Yeah.
お前、生意気だぞ。
A stuck-up jerk? So much for friends. He probably just wanted me to be a bootlicker like these guys. I just prefer to be alone. Sorry. I said with a super cool little smile. As guys, they should have really understood that smile.
なんかこいつ、すっげえムカつきよ、タケちゃん。
Take-chan. Huh, that was weird. It seemed like they didn't get it. You just aren't that social enough, Akito, to know that it doesn't work. In fact, you looked like it had the exact opposite effect I had hoped for.
これなんだ?
Huh? Takeichi noticed the long, thin case I had beside my desk.
お前、学校に何持ってきてんだ?
He said and reached out for it. Don't touch that. Oh, smack, oh! I slapped Takeichi's hand by reflex. Oh boy, now I done it. Oops.
こいつ、やっぱり生意気だ.
Wait, no, that was just...
もうらいい.
Eh! Takeichi took advantage of my distraction and snatched the case. Hey, what are you doing? Give that back!
やだね。悔しかったら自分で取り返してみな.
I wonder how they become best friends later. Yeah, I would definitely want to find out in this flashback. His two minions stood in my way to keep me from him.
やめなさいよ、男子. そうよ、そうよ.
Hey, Hikari to the rescue! Come! The girls in the room must have sensed the dangerous shift in mood and started speaking up.
俺たちは転校生と仲良くしてるだけだっての。なあ、空見?
Sorami? Whatever, just give it back.
やだね.
Saying this, Takeichi unzipped the covering on the case.
なんだこれ?
You don't know, it's for stargazing. You know, the thing over here? He pulled out a white, tube-like object from the case. Not knowing what it held, Takeichi unzipped the cover and took it off. Get your hands off that!
光ちゃん、早く早く。空見くんが大変なの。
Sorami-kun's in trouble!
どうしたどうした? またタケが悪さしたの?
Oh, she's wearing her jacket. One girl was pulling Hikari into the room by her hand.
タケちゃん、光が来た。
Fight! 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 Between a boy and a girl.
女相手にビビってんじゃねえ。お前ら、ガード捨てろ。
Gado! Yeah, from now on, whenever I see anything that's not, where the English text is not the same as the the Japanese voice, I would just say, like for example, it's not Akito's in trouble, it's Sorami-kun's in trouble. I'll say that. Seeing what was going on, Hikari slipped through a gap in the desk and rushed fiercely up to us.
ちょっとどいて。
Oh, wow, look at that packed a punch from Hikari.
タケちゃんごめん。
Two people getting beaten by a girl. The minions were rooted, and Hikari made her way to Takeichi unopposed.
やっちゃえ、光ちゃん。
Yeah, way to go, girl.
やるか?
Yaruka? Huh? Takeichi put up his guard by reflex. But...
天体望遠鏡じゃん。
Oh, telescope. You know about a telescope, Hikari? You do stargazing too? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we all know that, but it's a flashback. I mean, it's like she just, wow, it's a telescope, she knows. Seemingly unaware of the surroundings or tension in the air, Hikari stared at it with gleaming eyes. Her burning gaze was fixed on the white box in Take's hands.
天体望遠鏡?
Yeah.
そうだよ、天体望遠鏡だよ。タケ、これどうしたの?
It's actually Akito's, not his.
こいつが持ってたんだ。
Thank you for saying that it's not yours.
空見くんの? その入れ物、天体望遠鏡だったんだ。
Yeah.
ちょっと貸して。
She grabbed it from Takeichi and examined it up close.
なんて読むんだっけ。忘れたけど、 この名前知ってる。
Vixen is how it's pronounced, yes. Is there such a band in real life, I wonder? In reality? She couldn't read the English band name, but apparently knew what it was.
おいソラミ、なんか知らねえけどこんなもん学校に持ってきていいと思ってんのかよ。そうだそうだ、先生に言いつけるぞ。
I don't think the teacher is going to confiscate it anyway. I mean, not that it's something that's banned in school. I stayed silent, and everyone stared at me. Come on, you love stargazing, right? I mean, Hikari also said she likes it, so why don't you say something? They all probably wondered why I had brought a telescope, something you only use at night, to school during the day. I doubted anyone could imagine the real reason. Why? But Hikari didn't seem to care about any of that. She just stared at the telescope jealously.
いいなあ、天体望遠鏡。私ね、お父さんに買ってほしいっておねだりしたんだ。
Wow, but your dad, no money.
でもダメって言われた。
Well,
光は秋っぽいからダメだ。どうせすぐ他に欲しいものができるだろうって。
but stargazing is a different thing, right?
私って信用ないんだよね。でもしょうがないんだ。前に買ってもらった釣り竿は一匹も魚釣れずにやめちゃったし、ジグソーパズルは3分の1やって止まってるし。
I see. So it's like, yeah. So they do have money to buy stuff, but because Hikari grew bored of stuff very easily, so it's like, I'm not going to buy another expensive stuff for you. Yeah, this is what she said earlier, and I stopped my jigsaw puzzle the way through because too long to fit in one line.
ゲームも全部クリアする前にやめちゃうし、宿題よく忘れるし。
You forget.
ご飯は残さず食べるけど、食器をシンクに持っていくのを忘れて怒られるし。
Yeah, this is continue from earlier lines. So these two lines is in one Japanese voice right there. Yeah, so that's why I clicked immediately.
今度は本当なのって一生懸命お願いしたんだけどね。
Okay.
ばあちゃんが言ってた。一度失った信用はそう簡単には取り戻せないって。
Yeah, it's hard to get it back. That's why you need to fight for it. Show him. Later, I don't think that time there's smartphone and stuff, right? So you can use it to take photos and all that. But it would be cool if you can do that. To prove it to him that I'm really into stargazing.
信じて欲しかったらいっぱいいい子にして、それで信頼回復しないといけないんだよ。
Yep. Hikari had an expression on her face like she understood well the hardships of life and sighed.
どうでもいいよ。お前が親に信用されてない話とか。
What do you mean, Takechi?
俺も同じこと。こないだ母ちゃんに言われたな。
Hikari had given an incredibly detailed yet seemingly pointless account of her own figure, nature, and how it made her lose her parents' trust. However, Takechi and his minions had listened at it, and it had seemed to quell their aggression. And in the meantime, the bell rang and the teacher came into the room.
あなたたち、チャイム鳴ったわよ。席に着きなさい。
Alright, Mikaru. Takechi and his goons sat down, expressions downcast. Hikari returned the telescope to its case without the teacher noticing.
ねえ、今度これで星見せてよ。
Yeah, show her, man. Show her. She said, returning it to me. I just hooked it back on the side of my desk without saying yes or no. With things left like this, Takechi was sure to pick another fight over something. I don't think so though. Maybe he's starting to sympathize with you? I don't know. There had to be some stupid teasing, sure. But to be honest, I was kind of relieved by it. Compared to my schools before this, the teasing had been almost amateur, if not downright childish. Actually, I figured that Hikari coming around to poke her nose in and complicate things would be more of a pain. I hadn't made any friends. Of course, I wasn't trying to, because you don't want to be too attached and later you transfer to another school and then, yeah. I stopped trying ages ago. Besides, who knew how long I would be here? I just went through every day, holding my breath, trying to ride out the storm. But this is really unhealthy, you know. Even though, yes, I know that you will lose friends because you keep transferring school when, you know, you don't spend time in the school for very long, doesn't mean you shouldn't make friends. At least, you know, get their contact numbers, even though you miss them, yes, but someday you can meet each other if a chance comes, you know. One day when I was finally an adult and able to decide things for myself, I will be out of this storm. You'll be even more lonely though, trust me. But right now, all I could do was pray for that day to come soon. Things went on like that for a month. Everyone seemed to get used to me, the alien transfer student. The day seemed to gain some regularity and tranquility. Then something happened to shake all that to pieces. Something good? Another transfer student showed up. Oh! So that is most likely Saya, right? Interesting. Then the threesome all go and do stargazing. Yeah, this is the autumn period, right? Yeah. I mean, seeing the leaves have turned brown and all that. I started off that day searching the tickets next to the school building. When I got into school in the morning, my indoor shoes hadn't been in the shoe cabinet. Were they taken by Takechi? Rolling sobat kick. Test first bell, we have to get class. At least now I think Hikari and Akito seem to be quite close now, she said, but she didn't go anywhere. Hikari was poking her head into another ticket, still looking for my shoes. Could he have gotten smart, maybe? Oh my god, Taro, doghouse. That's even worse, the shoes must have gotten bitten or something. Oh, Saotome. Oh, Miharu had a dog? I don't think it's that Kotaro dog, right? No, I know, that's different. That one is Taro. Is he really vicious? I blurted out. Well, that doesn't mean a dog wouldn't bite the shoe, so... She stretched both hands out as far as they would go. If her sign was anything to go by, the dog must have been as big as a Great Dane. But she was probably exaggerating. I could see that Hikari was Takechi's natural enemy. If Takechi ever tried to bully a girl, Hikari would come flying in and rescue her. The girls in class lived in relative peace thanks to her, so she's basically like the guardian, the superheroine. But most of the boys were too embarrassed to have a girl help them, so we had to watch out for ourselves. Having said that, even the worst of Takechi's bullying was pretty tame, just hiding people's shoes. So at least not too bad, you know, Takechi. Ah. Karma! Hikari nodded with a look like, that's just what I think too. But I wondered if she really knew what karma meant. Why is it spelled like that though? Must it be exaggerated? Karma! We both dropped the conversation and focused on looking for the shoes. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, an honest question from Hikari. Hikari looked like she had been wanting to ask this for a while. It's just how I am. Not really. Her open expression cut right through me. But I kept cool on the outside. And? Oh.
例えば一緒に望遠鏡で星見ようぜとかさ。
That's just what you want, right, Hikari? So that's what you're after.
ギク。
Yeah, you have an ulterior motive, right there. Hikari had been eyeing me and my telescope like a hawk. For such a normally fickle person, she was being awfully persistent.
いいじゃん、見せてくれたって。一度だけでいいからさ。
Because she has never done it before, that's why she's so insistent. But, well, the thing is, maybe, just maybe once she got interested in it, you know, then she got bored of it, she'll get bored of it or something like that. Of course, I'm saying this, all this definitely happened in the past, right? Hikari suddenly turned defiant. No!
なんでよ。理由を聞こうじゃないか。
Hikari, I don't have to tell you anything.
どうして使わないのにいつも学校に持ってきてるの？
Oh yeah, maybe he actually used it when he's alone. Who knows? Yeah, you're pissing me off. She looked at me like she didn't know what to do with me. Forget about it. Just go back to class. There's another transfer student coming today, isn't there?
そうだった。
Yeah.
女の子なんだって。都会に住んでた子だって言ってたよ。どんな子だろうね。やっぱりおしゃれなのかな。読モとかそういうのやってたりするのかな。
Super module? What super module? If you want to know so badly, shouldn't you head back to class?
そっか。じゃあ早く見つけよう。くそー。タケのアホ目どこに隠した？
It didn't look like there was any way she was leaving first. I sighed and kept looking. Did we find it? Oh, we finally found my indoor shoes inside the storage box in the corner of the schoolyard. Just like Hikari said, it was somewhere with a roof where they wouldn't get dirty. The shoes themselves were still brand new. Well, at least Takechi is being considerate, though. He kept it in a place where it wouldn't. He kept those shoes in the place where they wouldn't get dirty. But the bell had already rung by the time we got back to class.
やっぱ朝の会始まっちゃってるよ。
Well, we're late, so maybe saboteru? Let's skip this first period for now. Then later we'll sneak in for the second period, I guess. We could hear Miss Saotome's voice from the classroom. If we go in now, we're still safe. I'll explain you were helping me.
待って。
Hikari snuck to the back door of the classroom and opened it soundlessly. I don't know how soundlessly can you open it though. Cut it out! I said shocked, but Hikari didn't listen and just peeked through the gap in the door.
Huh?
Oh, you saw the transfer student? Yeah, there's the transfer student. A girl was standing in front of the blackboard, just like I had done 1 month earlier. But this time the mood was totally different, because she's so cute. Unlike me with my wet pants and a missing shoe, she stood tall, in clean clothes, staring at everyone with a kind of primness about her. But most importantly, yeah, here's Saya. Wait. I guess I kind of know why she's wearing sunglasses, because of her eyes. Yeah, her eyes are multicolored, and you know that kind of thing is quite rare among people. So she's quite shy to show her multicolored eyes. That's why she's wearing sunglasses. But hey, it's fine, Saya. You know, it's cool. The fact that you have multicolored eyes is pretty cool, you know. But well, she's shy, you know, as a girl back then, little girl. She was exactly what everyone had imagined when they had heard the words transfer student from the big city. But I don't think she's a movie star. The classroom was all abuzz. Even Takeichi stared intently, completely starstruck by the sight. So by module you mean modder. What the hell would you call modder module? What the hell is a super module? What? Is this? I think this may be a wrong translation. I think it means super modder, right? Yeah, super modder. What the hell is a supermodule? I never heard of this term before. It means supermodel. What does that even mean? You don't know? I guess that she was trying to say supermodel. Right, okay, so the supermodel was done on purpose. Okay, I thought it was a wrong translation. But it was, okay, it was written like that on purpose. Right, okay. Sorry about that. So she was trying to say supermodel, but for Hikari, it probably had the same vague familiarity as a king or an assassin. Seriously. She doesn't look like a king or an assassin though. I don't know about model, but her clothes, especially those glasses, were nice. Why do you say those glasses especially were nice? Her posture was good, and she certainly drew attention. I ended up staring through the gap as well. Oh yeah, because everyone's distracted, right? Okay, let's go in. As soon as she said it, Hikari dropped down on all fours and slipped into the classroom. Hey! With no other choice, I followed after. With everyone focused on the new girl, no one noticed us at all. Hikari had been right. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance. I wouldn't go as far as to say once-in-a-lifetime, but... I looked at the new girl through the gaps in the desk as I crawled along. Come on girl, show your eyes. It's fine, they're cute. For some reason she made me nervous. Maybe it was because I was a transfer student like her. I knew it would be a huge deal here in the shrinking Mikazuki village for 2 kids in a row to transfer in like this. It probably also had something to do with her unusual fashion. Her flashy city style really didn't match this old wooden classroom. But what I really couldn't stop staring at was the face behind those sunglasses, or rather those eyes. With part of her face hidden like that, everyone in class was probably imagining she was some great beauty. Well, she kind of is. That was all just because sunglasses had a feeling of maturity, something unsuited to kids, and it created an air of mystery about her. Hi, hajimemashite, the new girl said with a touch of arrogance. Really? A low whoa sounded through the classroom. Like everyone was shocked. She spoke the same language as they did. Yeah? Oh, Miharu is asking her to take off those glasses? Miss Saotome interrupted her introduction. Yeah. It's fine, girl, it's fine. Suddenly timid, the new girl started to protest, but Miss Saotome just stared silently. The new girl looked down in embarrassment. She clearly didn't want to take off her sunglasses. And then... Hey! Takechi! Why are you betraying us? So just as Hikari was about to reach her seat, Takechi noticed her and called out in a mocking voice. Yeah, Hokiboshi-san, それもSurami-kun. They are childish. Yeah, back then, no. For a moment, the spell had been lifted from the classroom, and everyone was suddenly staring at us, as rowdy as ever. That's a good explanation. Oh yeah, yeah, you go girl. Huh? Is Sorami Akito staring at the Saya so intently that yeah, he's completely in another world right now? I stared at the new girl, not aware I was being caught on in all the noise of the classroom. I stared because... Yeah? Oh, did she remove her glasses? She had removed her glasses! Sunglasses! She had taken off her sunglasses. Soon, everyone was staring at her like me. Our tardiness forgotten, the The whole class focused their eyes on the same point. Okay, there we go, those multicolored eyes. Her eyes.
何あの目。色が違う。
The eyes she had hidden behind those sunglasses were two different colors. Her left eye was a deep blue and the right was orange tinged with yellow. You know, I think I've seen someone say before that these eyes, they definitely contrast each other, because the left eye is like cold, it represents cold, right? You know, cool color. Then the other eye though is more like warm, so it's like very hot, you know, warm color. So there's a contrast between hot and cold. Yeah. Unlike earlier, now everyone was speaking in low voices, unwilling to break the quiet as they turned their inquisitive eyes on her. She sniffed once and ran her hair behind her ears, as if to shake off all the rude stares yet. Just be arrogant, no? You just stroke your hair back. Oh, yeah, to hide your embarrassment. Hey girl, you look pretty cute even with those multicolored eyes. Amanogawa. She introduced herself, but I'm sure no one actually heard her. Okay, city. While the teacher gave the usual "everyone be sure to be nice" line, I continued to stare, dumbfounded. I knew I shouldn't, but no one was stopping me, so I didn't stop. The new girl looked at me with doubt in her eyes. Yes, you look cute. So actually the girl that Akito was most mesmerized with was Saya, not Hikari though. But Hikari was the first girl he met. Yeah. So if you ask me who exactly is the main heroine, I think Hikari is the main heroine, because Hikari disappeared and now she has come back and that sort of thing, right? They look like Alberio. Huh? Your eyes look like Alberio. Oh, seems like Saya knows what Alberio means. So she does stargazing too? The new girl opened her multicolored eyes wide in surprise. And in the next moment, huh? Tears started to well up. Oh, are you so touched that that someone else knows about stargazing too? Those blue and orange eyes seemed to sink into sorrow as teardrops like jewels flowed down her cheeks. And at last... well, you know, when she cried like that, I don't know whether to make it such as she's happy. You know, are those tears of joy or are those tears of sadness? Is it like, oh no, is it like, oh no, why do you call my eyes Alberio? Or is it more like, oh no, I finally found someone who knows about stargazing. I don't know. The new girl's face went completely red as she began weeping. Amagoro-san, I think. Miss Saotome was thrown off by this unexpected turn of events. Oh, why you cry? Why you crying, girl? Why? Sobbing loudly, the new girl stumbled out of the classroom. Hey, where are you going? I'm going to leave though. I'm going to go after her. Leaving us with those words, the teacher hurried after her. I stood completely bewildered in the clamor of the classroom. Not sure what I had done wrong. I just said they look like Alberio. And somehow Saya knows about that, which is cool, but I think it's more like tears of joy if you ask me, rather than tears of sadness. That day, no matter how hard the teacher tried to calm her down, to comfort her, the new girl never came back to the classroom. She stayed in the infirmary all day, not leaving until school was over. What? I spun through the air and fell to the ground, where I sat staring up at Takechi. Oh, did Takechi punch me?
やらかした罰だ。
What? It's not like it's my fault. I didn't answer, just stood up and started picking up my stuff.
おら
Ah! One of Takeichi's goons started to take my stuff, including the case containing my telescope. What are you doing? Oh! Without thinking, I went flying at him and reached to grab my case. Oh, so Akito punched that guy.
おっと
But Takeichi got there first. Give it back! 返して!
なんでいつも学校に持ってきてんだよ。使わねえのに。自慢のつもりか
He said, waving the case around.
こんなもん
Oh shit, you throw it into the water? Takeichi acted like he was going to throw the case. Okay, not yet. But I didn't buy it. I knew he didn't have the guts. He looked at me and chuck and cluck. Cluck. Cluck? You mean click? Click his tongue.
返して欲しかったら明日転校生に謝れ。お前が泣かしたんだからな。
Well, I guess it's kind of my fault, but still.
そうだそうだ。
Hikari to the rescue! Ah, fly! Like Team Rocket. From out of the way, someone appeared and drop kicked one of Take's minions. There's only one person it could be.
光何しに来やがった
Well, to rescue Akito, of course.
あれは意地悪で言ったんじゃないよ。
Yeah, I'm not teasing her.
はあ何言ってんだよ。こいつのせいで転校生泣いちまったんじゃねえか。
Those are tears of joy. I think.
なんで泣いたのかはわかんないけど。でも違うもん。意地悪じゃないもん。ねえ、そうでしょ、空見くん。
Yes, yes, you're right. So, you're right, Hokiboshi-san. Yeah.
嘘つけ。あれは絶対いじめようとしたんだ。
Like hell, I just said LB, yo, and that's making fun of her.
っていうか、いじめっ子はあんたじゃん。あんたこそ空見くんに100回謝れ。
やだね。こんな弱虫に誰が謝るか。
Ah, so childish. But kids are kids.
何よ。
Oh, punch! Oh! This looks so funny. It seems like Takeichi got slammed into the camera or something. Some invisible camera.
これはあんたのせいで遅刻して先生に叱られた私の怒りだ。
Feel my rage! Boom! Hikari's rolling soba kick, or the the ultimate rolling soba kick, hit Takeichi square in his backpack and he fell forward. The impact knocked the case he held to the ground. Hikari kept her combo going. Oh wow, more combo! It's like a fighting game, more combo. Oh sh.
これは空見くんの上靴を隠した分だ。
Oh, this is really rage of fire, man. Those fire behind her, coupled with her red eyes and her red hair and her red jacket. Pah! Ah! He really flew like Team Rocket. She grabbed Takeichi's feet and spun him around with all her might. It was a giant swing, a really serious move. She's so gonna let him go. Just as Takeichi had feared, his feet slipped from Hikari's grip. Oh well. Luckily, I guess, she hadn't been swinging him with much force and they both just tumbled to the ground. I wasn't really sure what she had been trying to do.
大丈夫たけちゃん。光目覚えてろよ。
Oh, remember this just I wait? No, no, no. Takeichi ran away, wobbling to and fro from dizziness.
目回った。
Well, that obviously will be dizzy, you're just spinning him around. I helped Hikari up. Thanks, I do appreciate it.
なーに、あんなのどうってことないよ。
Nothing? But you are dizzy. Hikari probably still dizzy, flexed to show off her muscles. And grinned, muscles. No, no, not that.
え？
Thanks for realizing I wasn't teasing the new girl, I said, averting my gaze in embarrassment. Hikari nodded in understanding and picked my telescope case up off the ground. She swatted the dust off it, and then, "Hey, is that dog, Kotaro?" Wankichi. Of course, that time we haven't given it a name yet. Huh? Is that the puppy from before? So that dog has no owner. Wankichi Pooch. Hikari patted his head and gave him some bread left over from lunch. She had said something about eating all her dinner before, but she's probably been saving him some of her meals. Did you name him Pooch? Okay. Aren't you keeping him? Ah. No. Maybe just a stray dog, you know? Or maybe the old owner abandoned it. Hikari said, deep in thought. But in the end, yeah, Akido's the one who took the dog in, right? Or more like, I think it's more like the teacher took it in later. Because, yeah. It's so cute, this dog. when he was young. No, nothing. After starting to feel strange empathy for the discarded puppy, I rushed to keep up my cool exterior. I couldn't risk weakness like that. Hikari stood up and turned to me, pulling herself together. That's not weakness, boy. Huh? Oh, sure. Yes, it was. I answered Hikari's enthusiastic prodding grudgingly. I mean, at this point, I think it's good to see that. Akito's heart is slowly warming up. You know, it was really very cold at the start, but now it's really starting to warm up thanks to Hikari, the light. Yeah. She muttered under her breath. Yeah, I don't know Albiro has something to do with stars. Yeah? Hikari clapped her hands. Show Saya my telescope? Because that would be interesting. But I think might as well, you know, since she'll probably be even more amazed. Kill two birds with one stone, hey. She added this last line with a sly look. That makes sense. It was then show that I'm being serious, you know, like I really do stargazing and not just say Albiro randomly, you know. I can't. What do you mean you can't? Because it's broken. It's broken? So why do you bring it to school every day? I don't think it's because of that. It was broken way before. Hikari rushed to open the case and examine the telescope. It looked fine on the outside. The case is actually cushioned, so it absorbs impacts. That kind of stuff was no problem. It's the interior. Look through it. Hikari did as I said and looked through the telescope. Oh, it's blurry. Okay. She looked at the nearby woods and the far-off mountains, tilting her head. Yeah, it's blurry.
それに景色が逆さま向いてるみたい。
Oh yeah, and it's upside down too. Maybe this is something that Saya will be able to fix? You never know. Now do you see? I took the telescope from her hands and put it back in its case. Even if I wanted to show her, I can't. So just let it go. I mean, you can still show her, then she'll be really amazed, you know?
ちょっと。行っちゃった。
Chase after him, then. Oh well.